Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 9 trades. Today's date is January the 25th and I'm using my Trigger Zones trading system. Lately I've been giving it the nickname of Holy Grail Trading System, mainly because of the trigger zone indicator here. I labeled it as a magic indicator. Now I know there's no such thing as a Holy Grail trading system, but when you have a system that keeps producing well over 200 pips day in and day out, you got to give it some kind of a nickname, and for me it is definitely the Holy Grail trading system. Now I took all of these trades just around between 6 and 6:30. Sold them all except for this one, Euro Aussie, which I bought. And I closed out all the trades about the same time, little after 7, between 7 and 7:30. So roughly 1 hour trading today. And it's only 7:30 at this point in time as I am doing this video. Now before I took any trades, I am in front of the computer an hour before, right at this line right here, between 6 and 7 in the morning approximately. I am putting together my daily trade plan, and then I'm taking the trades directly off of the daily trade plan. Now we can take a look at that daily trade plan for today. Here it is here. Daily trade plan for January the 25th. As I say right here, let's make some money in the markets. Now, I highly recommend that you either get your hands on the daily trade plan unless you know how to build one like this. And believe me, it took me more than 16 years to even get to this point. So it's not easy to do, as you have to have a lot of experience at chart reading to be able to accomplish this. So you'll have to do, as I did for many years, buy a daily trade plan from somebody. So if you're interested, you can get in contact with me. If you have any questions about this daily trade plan, keep in mind I do charge $100 a month, and I do have a special. If you're interested, all you got to do is just get in contact with me and we can talk about the special I have going on. Anyhow, took all the trades from the daily trade plan. All you have to do is follow what I say here, the recommendations, and keep in mind that not everyone will become a successful trade. Some will be small winners, some of them will be huge winners. But all in all, there's a very high percentage. I would say at least 8 out of 10 of these predictions are winners. You can put the video on pause and look at the charts, because by the time I send this out, it's around 12 o'clock and the market has already moved. If you trade whatever session you trade, you have to get in front of the charts an hour before and make one of these daily trade plans, because it changes between each and every time frame or each session. So now we can get into these trades. As I said, I did 9 trades. Euro dollar, I don't normally trade this one. As you can see at the bottom, the ones that paid the most, well, you can easily see these instruments. But anyhow, let's see where I got in at. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling. That's exactly what I did. I sold it here. Let's see. Didn't go against me much. 2 pips. And I close it out. Keep in mind, I just keep an eye on the totals. And when I sense that I'm around 200 or more pips, I just close out the trades. And I'm done for the day. I know the market can keep moving and paying a lot more, but I'm very happy with my totals day in and day out. This has to be 10 pips because the USD is on the right hand side, and so there it is, 10 pips, and that paid out $1,000. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the Euro Aussie. This is the only one that I bought. There's the arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Went a little bit against me. Again, not a big deal. 9 pips. Looks like it's still working its way up. I could end up with more than 50 pips if I stayed in the trade. But being happy with, looks like 15 pips. And those 15 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,068. Keep in mind the main reason I really love the trigger zones, it's because of this TZ indicator. It really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. Now this is great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. Now I call that the flow of the market, you know, and once you figure out the cycles and the flow of the market, trading is going to become easy and a lot of fun for you. Moving on to the next trade, the pound CAD. There's the arrow. Wanted to be selling it. Let's see where I got in at. Didn't even go 1 pip against me, just the way I love the trade. And I closed it out here, again just being happy with 14 pips. And those 14 pips on the pound CAD paid $1,106. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the Euro Yen. Another one I sold. There's the arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Right at 6 o'clock, as I was putting the daily trade plan, and everything was indicating it's going to go down. When I pull the trigger, I'm 95% sure I'm going to have a winner. And once you have that way of trading, then you don't mind pulling the trigger. Let's see. Went against me 4 pips, and it did. I did close it out with, looks like 22 pips, and 22 pips on the Euro Yen paid out $1,929. Most traders don't realize it, well, the new traders, that trading is 80% psychological and 10% is money management, and the other 10% is your system. All you need is a half decent system, and once you master the money management and the psychological part, then you will eventually become a successful trader. So please keep that in mind. Don't do like I did, buy a new system every week. But you really have to get your hands on education on average within every 6 to 8 weeks. And keep going over it, keep learning. You have to learn something new every day. I still spend money, on average $5,000 every year, to keep improving my trading. And once you keep doing that, your trading will continuously get better and better. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the pound dollar. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling it. Look at that. Pulled the trigger and it went bang right away in my favor. Love trading this way. Looks like I locked in. It has to be 28 pips because the dollar's on the right hand side, and those 28 pips paid out $2,800. Moving on to the S&P 500. Keep in mind that this S&P 500 pays $5 a pip. So I sold it. Took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out just being happy. Looks like with S&P it's 60. That would be about right, because 6 times 5 is 30. 60 point something. But anyhow, let's just go with 60 ticks. And 60 ticks on the S&P 500 paid $3,125. Moving right along to the next trade. You can easily see why I do more than 1 or 2 trades a day, because I just don't know which one's going to move the most. And by the way, you can trade exactly this way with a very small account, like $1,000. You can put easily 10 trades in. You're down on micro lots, so it's not a big deal. You just grow your account. Quite simple. Pound yen. Let's see where I got in at. Another one that just went. I knew right away after it hit this triple top zone area. Top, top, top. I knew it was going to go down. And the higher time frames told me to sell my daily trade plan. Here we go. When I saw this hammer hitting this bottom, I knew the party was over. I locked in an easy 45 pips, and 45 pips on the pound yen paid out $4,034. Okay, let's move on to the next trade I did. It's the crude oil. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling it. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Another one that didn't even go 1 pip against me. And I closed out the trade right here on this cursor, being happy with, and it has to be 49 because crude oil pays $10 a pip. So 49 times 10 times the 10 lots, well, as you can see down at the bottom, that paid out $4,900. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, this NASDAQ. Careful with this one as it pays $20 a pip. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling. Let's go down to the 5 minutes because it was a very small move and it paid out the most. Let's see now. Didn't go much against me. Went 5 pips. Let's go with 6 pips or so against me. Not a big deal. And I closed it out here at this point. Looks like with roughly 30. You remove the last 2 digits, by the way. So it's 34 ticks or pips. And those 34 pips and ticks paid out $6,780. So another great day of trading. I just calculated all the pips and ticks, and today I ended up with 277 ticks and pips, and those 277 pips paid out $26,743. Now if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my trigger zones, well, I suggest you get your hands on it, and I highly recommend a daily trade plan. All you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up. It's my trigger zone system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. And my TZ indicator will certainly help you quite a lot to accomplish that. Now my system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 9 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is just all bonus stuff to help with your learning of how to trade the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways. That is why there's 50 training videos. Keep in mind each one of these, except for this how to backtest the trigger zones, that's more than 40 minutes, that video, and all the rest are approximately 20 minutes long each. So there's a lot of training and a lot of education in each of and every one of the videos. Now there's a lot of different ways to trade here. I'm not going to go through everything, please put the video on pause, read everything here. If you have any questions, simple, just pick up the phone and call me. Now if you live too far, simple again. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I really do prefer Skype. Again, I made it simple for you. All you got to do is click on this link, and as long as you have Windows 10 computer, we will have a connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks, and keep in mind I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my videos and my YouTube channel. So until the next video and trading day, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.